Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here once again to Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for our second match today in the Gold Cup 2025 between UAE in the white shirts against Cihinderi in the green here this afternoon. So we're looking forward to a nice match here before we go forward to our semi-finals on Wednesday, which will be a very different kettle of fish indeed. Players out there on the field having previously warmed up, our umpires ready and waiting. And they are Matthias Paveni, Howard Smith, the third man being Peter Wright. And so we have the goals of the tournament so far. As I said in the first match, Bangash certainly reversed that one there, with Bangash Penalo up there on 24 goals. Bautista on 21, Tomasita on 16, Kaku on 15, and Gonzalito Perez starting this match on 14 goals. So a perfect afternoon here in Dubai with a nice overcast day. So please, ladies and gentlemen, jump onto our social media for Polo Line. Instagram at Polo Line OK, Facebook at Polo Line Int, and of course on YouTube, Polo Line TV. And also on Instagram, we have the DXB Gold Cup Series and also Habtoor Polo Club. And jump onto those for all the updates, the schedules and events going on here at Habtoor. And of course, the one-stop app for everything to do with polo throughout the world, Polo Line TV. And there we have Petrus Banco. And there, just watching on this afternoon, as we also have El Basha and of course TCF. Gonzalo's here. And we'll now have our lineups here. Playing at number 1 for UAE is Her Highness Sheikh Maitha bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, starting on Boadicea. At number 2 will be Lukin Monteverde starting off on Moretti. At number 3, a change around there is going to be Rosendo Torreguitar starting off on Nuzzle. Teo starting off on Kauken at number 4. And for Cihinderi, Mohamed Cihinderi playing at number 1, starting on Majitusa. Santos Iriarte will be starting off on Quinny. Gonzalito Perez will be starting off on So Polite, Open So Polite at number 3. On 9 goals and 8 goals at number 4 is Ali Muzio starting off on Havana. And Santos Iriarte will also be playing some horses with the kind support, continued support there of Dr. Abdul Rahman Abbar. Great supporter of polo and of the Iriartes. And there we have the pony lines from the UAE. So 2 teams lining up here. It looks like we've got UAE heading towards the scoreboard. And Cihinderi going towards the villas here now. Cihinderi going from right to left. As we look at it on Polo Line. So the ball gets bowled into play. In the line out it comes. Off the back of the line out. Teo picks this one up. Takes it clear away from the line out here now. Going back with him there is Gonza. Gonza Perez. Gonza turns away from him here now. Comes back inside. You've got Lukin gone forward up here now. Lukin didn't quite get what he was looking for because he might have shown a little bit too much of that one there to Gonzalito. Gonzalito picks it up, takes it forward. Goes to the backhand. Good strong backhand in towards the middle of the field for Muzio, but it's taken away from there by Rocho. Rocho goes to the backhand. The backhand gets sent up forward here now, looking for Lukin once more. Lukin trying to come onto that one here now, does so. Half hooked off out of it there by Santos. Goes with the big neck shot there to put that one up forward there for Maitha to try and come onto in front of Gonzalito and puts that one away through the goals. However, we do have a whistle on that play. As you can see on the replay here now. From Polo Line, thank you very much. Gonza rowing that line hard down there, and the ball's dropped down for a spot penalty in favour of Chihingari, to be brought in by Ali Muzio. Muzio on Havana. Comes up forward, up on this play, up to about the 40, goes under the neck, out there for Gonza. Gonza on So Polite, watches Little Mare go. Checks up, turns back inside there of Teo. Teo goes with him, which sends a big long pass out there. Trying to go with him there is going to be Lukeen. But look at the horses that Gonza will be playing over here, watching it just shutting down, amazing there. No head movement whatsoever. Turns, comes away from there, makes the game so much easier. But he just gets hooked off out of it, and it's now picked up there by Muzio. Great support between these two here now. But Lukeen comes first onto that one there, comes up forward into it, looking for Ocho, but Santos Iriarty takes care of him and pushes him off out of that play, trying to get onto it as Muzio, but it's taken away there by Teo. Now Rocho onto his near side here now. It is Torre Guitar on the near side once more, looking to open up the account here now for UAE, and does so very well indeed. Rocho Torre Guitar. We'll go to the replay here, thank you, Polo line. Pick that one up on the near side. Not easy to get that ball brought forward. Did so under hard pressure once again, but underneath the neck, on the near side for Torre Guitar. And so back to the middle of the field it is. Changing ends. UAE, right to left this time. Just looking for a vague resemblance of a gap there to get this ball in, to stop these melees and try and get it away out the back, and coming away with it is Lukeen. Lukeen onto his near side, got a little bit of cane on it. It's picked up there by Santos. Santos goes with a good backhand out there for Gonzalito. Gonzalito looks to get away from Torre Guitar, comes off the pony, and next onto it is going to be Lukeen Monteverde. Monteverde dummies a backhand, tries to go forward. Half gets it stolen from Santos, but regains possession once more and comes under the neck with this one here, looking now for Teo. Teo takes the man and leaves it for Rochi. Rochi on the play. Torre Guitar with this one here, goes with a long shot in towards the goal. It goes, sending Gonzalito back to have to make the commitment of the play. Plays the backhand, but comes off the pony there of Teo and out over the back line. So the ball will be placed on the back line here now. And see on the replay there, Gonzalito having to go back strongly for that one there. Does so. Came off the pony, so they retain possession. It'll be Ali Muzio to bring it back into play here. Muzio. Few changes going on. Muzio goes underneath the net looking for Gonzalito. He's just going to have to check up, but sneaking in onto that one there is Torre Guitar. Picks it up here now. No, it's Lukeen rather. Lukeen checks, turns, faces back towards the goal once again here now, working his way down the 60-yard line, as it were, 40-yard line, as it were, comes forward here once again. He's got Muzio in front, Gonzalito in behind. He loses that play, but he's got Torre Guitar in there to help him out, looking for a little bit of a window to try and get that ball through towards the goal, but it's just taken away from him there. Muzio checks up, picks, turns away there from Torre Guitar. Torre Guitar steals it on the near side, going with the backhand in towards the goal, comes off the pony once more, going to try and get back onto that one there, turns into it and takes it away here now from Lukeen. Does Ali Muzio. Muzio try and send that one forward for the running forward Gonzalito, but it's checked up out of the play there by Torre Guitar. Faces back towards goal and drives that one in, and he's sending Muzio back to make the defending play as he's got Lukeen coming in onto it. So he goes with the tail backhand. The tail backhand just falls a little bit short there of Gonzalito and picked up well there by Torre Guitar. Torre Guitar comes up onto it once again, but it's taken away by Gonzalito. Gonzalito on the play. Gonzalito comes forward here now. There with Teo. Yields off, leaves it for Muzio, slips in off the back of the pair of the players there. Does Muzio. Muzio coming forward. Muzio. He's got Lukeen behind. He's got Roger in front. Comes up full once more. Santos coming up, trying to get something. Gets hooked, half hooked off out of that one there, and the ball is left, and it's going to be Teo to go and pick it up, puts it away, keeps possession of it, but he now leaves it here for Rocho. Rocho comes up forward here once again, but shows too much of that Santos. He gets a little bit onto it, but getting onto it first there was Taylor Cow, but there was a little bit of a change of line as the ball came off the horse, giving it there to Muzio. So a ball is dropped down for a spot penalty here. We can see on our replay, thank you very much indeed, from Polo line. Muzio very quick at getting onto these lines. Just quickly changing ponies down at the Villa end as Gonza stands over the ball here now. But I think they're giving a little bit of a free change, or are they going to count them down? You see Mather's gone to change as well. And ball into play. Gonza takes it forward, up there to Rocho. He's got Teo in front of him as well. Lukeen's come back on the field. Coming in behind, though, is going to be Muzio. Muzio goes forward. Gonzalito up on the move here now. Gonzalito goes with that next shot, sends that one forward, but it's not going to fall for Chingiri, and it comes out here now for Lukeen. Lukeen away from Muzio. Lukeen again. Lukeen fizzes that one up forward here now, looking for Teo. Teo Lucao. Up onto the boards here now. Looks to pick this one off the boards. Goes over the boards, hops over, comes forward once more. In front there is Iriarty. drives that up forward, goes straight into the pony, but he managed to pick this one up again, does Teo. Teo comes back inside. He's got Luquin in behind. He's just fiddling and playing with that one a bit, and you see the wisely Gonzalito Perez. And so the ball will be dropped down here. Luquin thought they could come round the back there, but there'd been no change of line. And Gonzalito's on that one clearly. And still a few changes. The ball's dropped. Teo coming back onside. Muzio. Just waiting for play. Player's called. Just wanted to get on with it. So Gonzalito looks like he's going to come back a little bit now to give him an option. Decides to take it himself and bring it forward now. Gonzalito turns, goes in towards the middle of the field. Now comes back in behind him once more as he gets up past Luquin on it. Picks it up on his near side. Up through Luquin he goes and up past Teo. Sends it up forward here now for Mohammed onto his near side. But it's picked up though by Rocho. Rocho Torreguitar looks for the tail backhand. Plucked out the air by Muzio. Muzio face towards the goal here now. And he goes with a driving shot in and through the goals. It is there for Alejandro Muzio. Levelling up the scores here now. 1 goal apiece. 1 goal all. You can see on the replay there. He just plucked that one, pulled it down out of the air, looked up towards the goal and just put it away. Does Ali Muzio. And just over a minute left to play here in Chukker number 1. 1 goal apiece it is. Sampaio Babeni just lines the two teams up in front of TCF and El Basha and pops that one into play. Off the back of the line it comes, takes the man, does Santos, but trying to get onto that one is Luquin, but trying to slip in underneath his swing there was Muzio. And we get a whistle on that play. We can see on our replay here now. You can just see here clearly Luquin coming up onto it and Ali trying to get in there. But the umpire's pulling them back for a spot penalty here now in favour of UAE. Teo Lecao on the play here now. Teo on in here. Teo drives, sends that one up forward here now, looking for Luquin. Luquin on the play. Luquin turns, faces back towards the goal and sends that one up over the top of the players now for Teo to come back onto. Teo trying to get onto that one there. Goes with a cute cut, fine cut shot in towards the goal, but just falls a little bit short until left-hand side of that left goal post. An almost impossible angle. You can see on that there comes in. Gonzalito still honouring that line, and the ball's brought back into play quickly by Muzio. Muzio pushes out here for Gonzalito. Gonzalito on the move. Gonzalito just sends that one up forward. Lecao wanting that one. Comes off the boards. Give it there to Lecao for his near side backhand. Straight back in towards the throws it is, but it's only as far as Muzio. Looking for something out of that one there when he'd clearly changed the line prior to Luquin getting anywhere near it. And it's now going to be Gonzalito. Fizzes it up forward here now for Muzio as the first hooter has gone. Muzio pushed there wide. Looks to check up and straighten himself up here. Does Muzio. Sends that one up forwards, up into the danger zone. Looking for a bit of that one there was Gonzalito. Came off the pony and he ends up picking it up here now. Is Torreguitar clearing it away from the danger zone. Just short of the halfway line. He's going to put the pressure on, but first back onto it. There will be Muzio. Backhand comes in. Picked up there nicely by Iriarty. Iriarty coming up into the play and the second hooter goes. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, will end Chukker number 1 with the score being 1 goal apiece. So whilst the two teams leave the field to change ponies, we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
What was your first car, model and color?
Ford Fiesta 86. Ford Fiesta Diesel, perdón. gris oscuro.
My first car actually was a 1978 Mini pickup, and it was in blue.
Una Volkswagen Saveiro blanca, del 78.
Duna Diesel 1.3, que no sé lo que era.
Un Peugeot 205 color verde.
Ford F100 1971, motor V8, negra, hermosa.
Toyota Corolla blanco.
Jeep Willys inglés, modelo 57, me lo regaló mi viejo cuando cumplí 15.
Ford Focus color gris.
año 2008, creo.
Impresionante, era para la playa, ¿no?
Buena nave. No tenía nada. Ni vidrio, ni aire, ni dirección. No tenía nada.
Se me rompía cada rato. Sí, me daba unos dolores de cabeza. Vivía en el taller.
Y la extraño, la verdad que sí, a veces sí. Soy medio melancólico.
So welcome back now to our Polo Line viewers as we have UAE already on the field and Jingiri making their way out. And hi again to Rachel who's tuned in. Hi back at you, Rachel. And of course we have Desmond Chowdhury saying go Jingiri. And out here in Chukker number 2, Mather to come out on Matilda. Lukeen, Aerobica. Rochi on Mini Cooper. Theo on Secretaria. Mohammed out on Mentalita. Santos on Chaperon. Gonzalito on Open Leveson. And, of course, Ali on Buenamusa. So we have a spot penalty to start this off with Teo Lecao to bring it in here now. Teo drives, long, hard shot straight up the middle of the field here now. And getting back to this one first there on Leveson is Gonzalito. Gonzalito checks, turns, comes back inside here now. Brings it forward, up there, behind Rocho, and then fizzes that one up here now. Nicely for Mohammed to try to get onto, but trying to get onto it there on his stick side was Teo, but it's now picked up away there in front of Gonzalito by Torreguitar. Torreguitar on the move here once again. He gets a little bit too much on that one there, but still manages to get back onto it again as Torreguitar, and Torreguitar puts that one away. It seriously looked like he had put that one just in front of Gonzalito, but he took the man and drove that one through the goal, did Torreguitar. You can see on that there, just took the bump and the ball came up stick side and said thank you very much indeed and finished it off beautifully. 2 it is to UAE, 1 goal to Chihingiri, and now lining up again. Ball back into play. Front of the line out, looking for that one there is Mohammed, leaves it for Gonzalito, faces forward here once again. Gonzalito taps it forward, in comes Ali Muzio in behind. Goes to take the man. No selfishness between these two players. Goes up forward with it, but shows a little bit too much of that one to Lecao. Lecao tries to pick this one up. Doesn't quite pick it up cleanly, and it's going to be Gonzalito to pick it up for Chirangiri once again. It is Gonzalito. Gonzalito avoids the steal attempt there by Torreguitar. Brings it forward. He's got Lecao in front of him. He's in there. Muzio keeps Torreguitar off. He's going to have to move again there. Is Teo Lecao, but and Torreguitar manages to slip in there and play the backhand, even though I think Gonzalito was waiting for Teo to move. And there it is, sends that one up forward here now. Cutting it out, or trying to do so, is going to be Lukeen on his near side again. There it was Santos, but got hooked off out of it. But it's Gonzalito who comes up with the spoils once again and pings this one in towards the goal. And through the goal it is. Had to work hard for that one there, did Chirangiri, but it is the one and only Gonzalito Perez finishing it off. Can see on the replay there. A little bit scrappy in that goal mouth. Great defence. But then finally, Gonzalito found the goals. So back to the middle of the field once more. Ball back into play. Out the back of the line out. For Gonzalito picks it up there. Teo going back with him. In behind is Muzio. Checks up the play. Looks to come in between the players. Tries to get a little bit of space. Manipulates a bit, goes to the show and go, goes by himself here now, does Gonzalito. Teo comes in with a big bump in the ride off, but you've got Gonzalito in there. He's just wondering where his man is, but he's just lost a stirrup or something like that as he just points it out to the umpires. Gonzalito working hard there with Teo. Teo, relentless, never giving up, making it a lot of hard work here for Gonzalito as he has to come round once again on this great horse, Levinson, who played in the opens here. Watch the little pony drop the head down and run here now. Gets up past the next player here now. He's got one in front of him, gets half hooked out of it there, and he's showing his wares and his class out here. He's got players in front of him all over it, and there it is. The whistle does go right in front of the goal. Umpire Smith just hopped off to go and pick something up off the field. And you see Gonzalito just hopping off Levinson rather, to get onto Corsita. I think it'll be at that end of the field. And the goal is given. So it is now 3 goals. It is a penalty 1 has been given to Chihingiri. So 3 goals to 2 is the score, and we'll start off from the halfway line here now with a penalty 5B for Chihingiri. Mohammed scooches off down to the bottom end to get off Mentorita onto Visa Black, or open Visa Black. So quickly back onto the field there, and the ball's being teed up by Muzio. Gonzalito certainly showing his skills out there in that chukker. Really coming together as this Chihingiri team. And it is Muzio. Taps it forward. Brings it up there to Lukin. Goes with a weighted pass. Out here now for Gonzalito to come onto. Gonzalito goes with the first time play and puts that one up the middle of the field, but there's no green shirts there to try and pick that one up this time. He's taken off out of it by Lukin, and it's now left for Rocho. Rocho Toriguitar looks to get up going forward here now, away from Gonzalito, takes it away from him, and he's cleared off out of it as Gonzalito there by Lukin, but Lukin gets back into the train once more, but then opts to go straight up the middle of the field here, as you have Toriguitar going at pace and gets up away past there from Ali Muzio, but off the pony it comes, but Teo Lacau in there, forming the train, picks up the play with Gonzalito with him there, goes with a shot and sends that one in towards the goal, and it looks like that's gone straight through the goal there for Teo Lacau, making it look very easy indeed. Leveling the scores here in chukker number 2, 3 goals apiece, with about 3 minutes left to play. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Baveni just waiting, just looking for a little bit of order in that line out. Trying to avoid these melees, but going back to pick that one up is Gonzalito. Going to have to yield off it will be Lukin, but it's going to have to get out of the way here this time as over the ball is Gonzalito. Gonzalito put that one underneath the neck, near side play. Baby Ali Muzio can get onto, but no, Lukin read that one well, picked it up, but wouldn't get the next shot off, and leaves it now for Muzio. Muzio drives this one up forward, up the front door there, looking for Mohammed. Mohammed going back onto this one, but it might beat him to that back line as Mather just shadows it out over the back line, making sure that they retain possession with a hit in from the back line by Teo Lacau for the UAE. So Teo, player's call, brings it into play here now. Teo. Up to Santos, drives that one out here now for Rocho. Rocho Toriguitar on the play. Going back is Muzio, but going with him there is going to be Lukin. Tries to come the other side of him, puts that ball underneath. Gets taken out of it there by Rocho is Muzio, and it's underneath the neck here by Lukin. Up the middle of the field, looking for Lacau, but first to get back onto this one, looks like it's going to be Santos. He thought about the man, then he said, no, I've got time to get to the ball, and goes with a nice clearing neck shot. Underneath the neck he goes. Picking it up, though, is going to be Gonzalito. Gonzalito gets a bit of protection there. Santos picks up the pieces once again. Santos takes it away there from Teo. Great play by the young man, Iriarty. Iriarty just needs a little bit more pedal there to get on the move, but it's now left here for Gonzalito with Teo. Gonzalito up the middle of the field. Oh, no, he goes up the boards. Actually, I thought he was going to go up the middle, but it's there for Muzio. Muzio picks it up here now. Muzio with Gonzalito there with him. You see, no selfishness, goes to the man, gives Muzio the space, lets him make the play, goes up forward, looking to pick this one up here now, up onto the near side with the team of players. There's Rocho, but it comes off the umpire's pony. We get a whistle on the play. It looks like it is Lukin rather, and Lukin is going to go and quickly change. Lukin. And that's actually his third pony here in this chukker. So brought back in here now by Teo. Teo underneath the neck, out there for Toriguitar. Toriguitar onto his near side. Pushed off out of it by Muzio. Muzio tries to come in there. Gets away with it now. Here does Lukeen sends it up forward for Torgatar once again. He cuts that one in towards the middle of the field. But first onto it is going to be Iriarty. Iriarty checks up, comes back inside here now. In fact, sorry, I do apologise. That is Muzio. No insult to either of the players, to be perfectly honest with you. One's 8, but one's 3, but plays phenomenally well is Iriarty. And it is going to be picked up here now by Gonzalito. Gonzalito turns, faces forward here now. Looks for the white players just to yield off it. He sent the boys up forward, up on the run. He goes there with the option of Muzio. Muzio picks that one up away there from Torgatar, and then he couldn't quite get the shot off. There's great pressure there by Torgatar. Yields off, leaves the ball, but the ponies are kicking it, but is now picked up here by Teo right in front of El Basha and sends it out in towards the middle of the field. And first onto it here, getting onto a stick side, just checking there's no traffic coming as the first two to goes is Lukeen. Monteverde underneath the neck. He goes with that one there, but no! He's gone wide. Just got a little bit too much over that one and went wide to the left-hand side of the post. So, ladies and gentlemen, that there will end Chukker number 2 with a score being 3 goals all. And we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line for our Polo Line viewers before we come back out for Chukker number 3. So, welcome back to our Polo Line viewers. We just see the last play, the end of the Chukker with Lukeen going towards the goal. And the ball will be on the back line for Chirangeri to bring into play by Ali Muzio. In this Chukker, Matha Mesquita. Lukeen on Nova, Rochi on Illuminante, Teo on Michiquita. For Mohammed to come out on Clary. Changing his order around a little bit. Normally starts on Clary and Dali, which is in the third Chukker here now. But feeling confident as the tournament grows. And we have Fortuna from Dr. Abdul Rahman Abar for Santos Iriarty. Gonzalito to come out on Victory Spirit. And Ali Muzio to come out on Zeus. So, just waiting for play to be called. See little Sarah just bailing out of the chair there. Mother will probably be saying, sit still and behave. So here we go now once again. Muzio brings it into play. You see Gonzalito going up towards the middle of the field, but he opts to take it wide once more. Just being marked there. Goes wide with that one there, out there for Gonzalito. Gonzalito up on the play, being marked by Torgatar. Goes to the first time play, puts that one up the middle here now, looking for Mohammed. Mohammed trying to get onto this one. Can he get there in front of Torgatar? Does so nicely. Picks the ball up well, does Mohammed. Mohammed comes back onto it once again, but it's just left here now for Gonzalito. Gonzalito comes forward once again. Gonzalito looks to avoid the hook and goes with the next shot in towards the goal. It goes, but it looks like it's just going to beat them out over that back line and wide to the left-hand side. So Taylor Cow to bring it in here now on Michiquita Taps it forward. Goes with a long, high, lofted shot up the middle here now, looking for Lukien. Falls now for Lukien. Lukien goes with it, straightens it up and pushes it forward, looking for Ocho, looking for Mather. But coming onto that one there on the near side comes Muzio, but we get a whistle on the play. Muzio on the near side, correct, yes. However, we can see on our replay from Polo line, thank you very much, the line of that ball goes up the middle of the field there like that there, and it's just too much of an angle of frost in front of Heine Shaker Mather. And so the ball's dropped down for a penalty 2 here now in favour of UAE, to be teed up by Lucian Monteverdi. So an undefended penalty for the UAE. As Lukien walks round up onto this one here now. Takes the full swing, drive, shoots through the goals it is, so UAE go out into the lead. 4-3 here in Chukker number 3. So you can see on the replay there, walking up to that one nicely. Full swing, through the goals. Thank you very much indeed for goal number 4. And so back to the middle of the field it is. From Papa Benny to bowl this ball into play. Just looks for a little bit of order in there. Be nice to be able to have a nice clean line out so the ball comes in and out. We don't have these melees. Ball into play. Out the line out it comes. Try to pick that one up. Dirochi goes on to the near side backhand. The backhand comes in trying to find Teo. Teo, he can't pick that one up here now. First onto it though is Santos. Santos plays the backhand out there for Muzio. Muzio picks it up nicely here now. Muzio drives that one up forward. Goes up onto his own play once again. Sending Mohammed up the middle of the field. Goes with a long shot in towards the goal. But a little bit straight into the left hand side of the goals. So the ball on the back line once more for Teo Lecao to bring into play. Teo taps it up forward. Lukien on Little Gato. Goes forward with that one there. Goes out towards the picnic side. Being shadowed marked there by Gonzalito. Gets the shot off and goes up the field, but Gonzalito looks to have the better there of Little Gato. Comes onto that one there. They cancel each other out. Trying to get onto it on the near side, and does so does Rochu, but we get a whistle on that play in front of Muzio. Let's see on our replay. So not really riding the man over the line to be able to take it on the near side, slipping in front a little bit. So we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Chirangiri. And it will be Ali Muzio to bring into play. Muzio taps it up forward. You see Gonzalito still staying with him. Goes in towards the middle of the field. Takes it up there to Lukien. Comes the other way. Comes away from here now. Oh, and he's left that one behind. And who's we first round onto it? And have a guess who it is. It's going to be Lukien on Gatu. And he sends a passing play up for Lecao. Lecao looking for the big cut shot here this time. And goes and drives and does so. But oh, he's just got a little too much on that one there. And opened it up across the face of goal. Pressure on, but goes with a big cut shot and just overcut that one. And went out over the back line. And as Muzio changes pony, we have Gonzalito to bring it into play here now. No, he yields off and lets Ali come on. Ali picks up the play here now. Ali taps it again. This time goes with a good hard shot, always finding space, but it's going to be Torigata who reads it and cuts it off away there from Iriarty. Comes in between the players here now and cuts that one towards the left-hand side. Going back with him there is Muzio. Goes with a little tap shot and cuts this one in through the goal. Very great, very nice little goal there for the UAE. You can see on the replay there. Torigata finishing that one off well. So, back to the middle of the field once more. Ball into play. Muzio feeling a little bit lonely out there, but Gonzalito's back with it now. We get a whistle on that play. You can see on the replay, but we've still got Lukien having a little bit of a moment there. Comes forward up onto it. And we end up with a spot penalty here now in favour of Cihangiri. Muzio on the play here now. Taps it forward once again. You see Gonzalito's cut out towards the right-hand side. Can he get onto that one there? But Lukin's just cut in and pinched that one away from him here now. Lukin checks up, comes back inside once again. Comes forward, goes the other way, gets some protection. Good work there by Torreguitar. Looking to see where Teo is, and he's coming hard up the middle of the field here now as Teo Lacau wanting the pass, but he's going to bring it forward a little bit further there. Gets up past one man, keeps possession here now. Does Lukin. The momentum's just been lost slightly. Goes under the neck with a long shot from a distance out there forward, but the first back onto this one here will be Gonzalito Perez. Gonzalito, the man, slips round, tries to come round the other side of him. We get a whistle on that play. See Gonzalito, we'll see on the replay. Had the man covered there, but he's whipped round to try and have a little look at it, and they're going to go to the third man. But either way, the ball has gone over the back line. Was he playing the ball in front of Gonzalito's pony's legs and actually hitting the pony, but the third man will just clarify this on the replay before we start this game off again. And it is 5 goals to the UAE, 3 to Cihangiri at this point in time. With Mather just having changed off Nikita onto Communion. Tenacious as ever was Lacau, but maybe a little bit imbrilliant on that one there. Umpires just discussing this one between themselves. And the result basically is a spot penalty in favour of Cihangiri. Just to be sure, and it's brought in now by Muzio. Taps it up forward. Goes underneath the neck there for Gonzalito. See, doubling in towards the middle of the field, then cuts out back towards the Horse and Hound and the hotel. Comes back inside there of Teo. Little tap back. Muzio. Muzio goes back in behind him. Does Gonzalito. Muzio comes forward. Being kept off out of it is there Lukin by Santos Iriarte. Comes in between the two players, does Muzio. Takes the hook, keeps possession of the play, does Muzio. Muzio comes up onto that one there. Teo comes in, trying to get onto the play, but we get a whistle on that one there. We can see on our replay possibly here, Santos possibly just came across whilst he's trying to clear him out the way, but a little bit too in front of him. Right off, not shoulder to shoulder, so we'll have a spot penalty now in favour of UAE for Teo Lacau to bring into play once again. Teo taps it forward, up there to Santos. Brings it up forward once again. Goes to the run, sends it out here now for Torreguitar. Coming in behind Torreguitar there is Lukin. Gone up the middle is Teo once again. Lovely play there by Lukin. Goes with a very acute neck shot, but there's no white shirts out there to receive it. The first one onto this one here will be Iriarte. Iriarte clears it and takes it away from the danger zone, but Teo Lacau quickly back onto him. Checks up. Tries to come away from the play here now. Flicks it back in. Muzio trying to get onto it, but he gets hooked and it's stolen away from him here by Lacau. Lacau on the play once again. Teo keeps coming forward. Still being hassled there by Muzio. You see Santos being held off at it there by Torreguitar, allowing Teo to come back round the players once again, only to meet Muzio once more. Teo sets sail once again. Comes in. Yields off it. Leaves it. Tries to come onto that one there. Does Muzio, but we've got a trailing player for the UAE and we get a whistle on that play. So you see on the replay, comes forward, and you see you've got the trailing player being Lukin. And so we have a penalty 2 here now for the UAE. As Cihangiri have to retire back behind their line for the undefended penalty to be taken here now by Lukin Monteverdi. At the canter comes in, full swing, strikes it and puts that one away. The flags are off, so 6 goals it is now to the UAE. 3 for Cihangiri and some 45 seconds left on the clock before the first 2 to goes. There's our replay from behind. Great shot there from Polo line. straight through the goals. 6-3 is the score. So back to the middle of the field from Benich. Bowl this ball in. Bowls that ball in. Gets stuck at the 3. Teo tries to flick that one out, and in doing so, we get a whistle on that play. So have a look at the replay. And so we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Chihingiri to be taken by Muzio. Players call. Muzio taps it to the halfway. Gonza goes under the neck there for Gonza to go in space. Teo tries to cut him out down there with it. Looks to come in behind there of Teo. Looks up to where the goal line. Looks up to where his teammates are. Goes forward. Santos having a good tussle there with Torigata. And he sends it from a distance in towards the goal. But it's just gone across the face of goal and out over the back line. So the clock tick-tocks down. The hooter goes, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end of Chukker number 3, our score is UAE 6, Chihingiri 3. So the players will leave the field to play to change ponies, slightly extended break, before we come back out for Chukker number 4 in the second half of this match.
No, divertido, contento. Estar jugando con Bauti y Juan, que los conozco hace un montón. Hace un montón. Vienen jugando ellos hace un montón. Con Mohamed, que es un crack, y después toda la organización, Guille, Marquitos Panelo, Juancho, todos, hay un montón que la verdad, re buena onda. No, está bueno, bravo, nos puteamos bastante, pero no, divertido, jugamos bastante, así que no, un placer, muy divertido. Y hoy necesitamos ganar, sí o sí, perdíamos, quedábamos afuera, tuvimos unos partidos creo muy buenos que no los pudimos terminar de ganar, siempre perdiendo por 1, suplementario, pero hoy por suerte se nos dio, hoy estábamos bien. Y después tenemos la President con el mismo equipo, en Cantú. Y yo me voy a Argentina, juego la temporada ahí, algunos torneos de la asociación, y después seguramente me vaya para Francia.
I came to Dubai first time 2008. I got an invitation. I was in England playing with Windrive family, and they invited me to come. We were keeping our horses together with them and playing with them there. and they invited me to come and play some tournaments. I remember at that time we played the Cartier Cup or something like that. Then we start playing the Gold Cup, Silver Cup, and all that. So I've been, related to the show and Habtoor since that. And then when we stopped playing with Said bin Drai, Mohamed invited me through Guillermo Coutinho to join to Habtoor as a manager, as a polo manager. And that was in 2017, I think. We did one tournament the year before, that it was the Dubai Challenge Cup. That was our first 18-hole tournament here at the club that I played with bin Drai. And the next year, the idea was to move the Silver Cup and Gold Cup that it was happening on the other club, on Dubai Polo Question, to move it to Habtoor and be based here. And it was the first years of the club, so everything was new, the fields, the stables. We organized a polo calendar of the season, started combining with low goal, medium goal, high goal, trying to bring new members and new horses. And luckily, I think we did quite well. The polo grew up a lot. Right now we have like 500 horses there be based in the club. So it was, it's a daily challenge, but it's nice. And it's nice to work with them. These days, I think it's, in general, I'm talking about Dubai. It grew up a lot, the polo, the horses and the players, not that much the polo fields. We need more number of polo fields. I think this is our next step, in Dubai to grow up. I wish we had new clubs or new facilities, and we need to add at least 4 or 5 new polo fields to try to fulfill, all the requirements, Otherwise, we are running behind on that a bit. But it's good. It's nice to grow up and have these challenges. Since that time, I think the level of polo, and especially level of players and horses. All of the patrons here, they like to play good polo, and they all understand that in order to improve that, you need to improve the level of horses first and players as well. And they are doing that. They are investing a lot on horses, on players, on teams. We have a very competitive season now in every level, not just on high goal. On the 6 goal, on the 8 and 12. This year, the 12 goals, we have 9 teams, 10 teams, some tournaments, which is good. And I think it's good for them to understand this, and they realize that yes, we want to be part of, and everyone is competing. No, they're happy. We started playing with Saad, with his brother here, the local, and Mohamed, he came to see his brother, and he enjoyed a lot, and he liked it, and suddenly he decided, okay, let's play the Gold Cup. And in 1 month, they were in Argentina. They start shipping horses and players. And Gonzalito is the first year he comes, so it's a good add, to all the polo communities. We have someone so famous. And I hope, new players and new teams are coming like this and be part of the polo family here in Dubai. It's always to put a standard so high. 20 goals for the region is very high, especially because in the off-season you don't have the facilities here in Dubai because of weather and conditions, natural conditions. Horses are going back and forward, coming to play, then back to Europe, playing in England or in France or in Spain, then coming back again. There's always a challenge on that. But they realize that, they feel comfortable now with 20 goals, all of the teams, and I think it's something that everyone decides together. So everyone, all of the teams, they look happy on this level now, and we need to, as I said, we need to add more polo fields to improve that. Yeah.
So also a hi to Mark Domain, who's also out there in Malta watching too, as the players come back out in the field to get the second half underway in the last two chukkers. And here in this chukker number 4. Mather due to come out on Amaja. The rest of them, it's all a little bit indifferent. Rocho Modista. Major Tursa here now for Mohammed. And Havana again for Muzio. And you see there we have the progression of the match so far. Up there in the UAE camp. And we have 1 goal all at the end of chukker number 1. 3 goals all at the end of chukker number 3. But 6-3 it was at the end of chukker number 3 going into the half-time break. But now the ball will be brought in off the back line here now. For Teo Lecao to bring into play. Teo brings it up forward, passes it out here now for Rocho. Rocho comes up onto the play. You see Muzio coming in as well as Teo goes up forward. Coming back in to give support there is Lukin. Lukin picks it up and takes it off the back of the train here now. Does Lukin. Lukin points up towards the middle of the field here now. Dummies to go into the middle and goes straight. Keeps on coming. Muzio comes to him, so he unloads that one and sends that one up to the front door. Who's going to be back onto this first? It looks like it is going to be Mohammed. Mohammed plays the backhand. It's now picked up here, though, by Gonzalito. Instead that play, Teo comes in to put that pressure on. Checks, turns, comes back inside him. Here now does Gonzalito. Taps it up forward. Gets told to play it. Goes under the neck. Puts it out here now. Looking for Muzio. Muzio looking to come pick this one up. Does so. Gets away in front of there, Lecao. Keeps it onto his near side here, kicking out the player. Leaves it behind, though, and in comes Torreguitar. Tries to get away there from Gonzalito, and picking it off the back of the mess there is Muzio. Muzio reaches out a long way and avoids the hook from Torreguitar and comes up full once again, from Luque Monteverde onto his near side. Goes with a strong shot in towards the goal. It looks like it's going to go across the face of goal at this point in time. Mohammed can't come in onto it, as it is now picked up and cleared away here by Luquin. Luquin comes forward, gets hooked off out of it. Pony kicks it forward. Trying to get onto it, though, is Lecao. Lecao comes in onto the play. This time unloads it. Sends it out here now for Torreguitar. Torreguitar out there with Iriarty. Goes with the first-time player. Oh, he dummies the first-time player and keeps it short. Does. Torreguitar coming back to give him some help here now is going to be Luquin circling around. Looks to pick it up. Beats the man onto that one there. Does Luquin in towards the middle of the field, cutting the angle down. You see Torreguitar going back in there to keep Muzio off it, to give a little bit of space and time for Luquin to work his silky skills going up forward. Looks to come in between the two players here now. Looks over his shoulder once more. Keeps coming forward here. Working on it, though. It is Ali Muzio comes in between the two players once again. Does Luquin. Luquin comes forward, but in comes Iriarty, pushing a bump, and he gets back onto it again there. Does Luquin, and well worked it through the goals. Does Luquin. Monteverde. So it looks like Luquin's getting back onto Gatto again. So Luquin had to work for that one there, but opted to take it himself. And so the two teams come back to the middle of the field here now. In front of us here at the hotel side, we get a whistle blown. Santos quickly changes. The umpire was just looking to pick up some balls from the bottom end, hence gives him time to get back to the middle as umpire Smith bowls that ball back into play. Comes off the pony there, Luquin, now picked up there by Torreguitar. Torreguitar in there with him. Comes on, pushes him forward and then tries to take the near side play. Does Muzio, and we get a whistle on that one there. You can see it on the replay. Muzio coming in onto it. Takes it on the near side, and in doing so, infringing Torreguitar, and the ball gets moved up here now for a penalty in favour of the UAE. But how far will it go? And it looks like this is going to go for a penalty 4, a 60-yard penalty this time. So teed up by Luquin on Little Gatto. As Torreguitar takes his opportunity to change down the scoreboard end. Luquin tees the ball up with Teo there with him. So all players back on the field, and it's going to be Luque Monteverde. So, Lukin comes in, drives, shoots, gets a high lofted ball, but it looks like it's gone to the left-hand side and out wide it goes. So the ball will be placed on the back line, and back in possession once more will be Cihingiri by Ali Muzio to bring into play here now. Ali taps it up forward. Goes under the neck there for Gonzalito. Just loses a bit of momentum, didn't quite reach him. It's cut out of play by by Lukin, but Torreguitar tries to get onto it, and coming round onto it there is Muzio, but we get a whistle on the play. The innocence of the hand comes out from Torreguitar. And let's see on the replay. The line was... Let's see, the umpire's just having a little bit of a chat about this one here. Muzio thought that he was right on that there, but it looked like it was actually the line had changed a little bit possibly, and Torreguitar had the right to be there, so we have a spot penalty here now, or rather a penalty two. Another 30-yard penalty this time for UAE, which Lukin will be very happy indeed to have a 30 rather than 60 as previous. As we have a few players quickly changing. Santos changes. Mohamed looking to change. But Luki Monteverde walking up here this time on Gato. Drops the mallet down and bobbles that one away through the goals. And now we have Cihingiri 3 and 8 goals for the UAE. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. From by Smith to get this ball bowled back into play. It looks like Torreguitar's found a horseshoe. That gets picked up there by Matthias. They blow the whistle to stop the clock, so this can be sorted out. We don't want any of those on the field. And also gives a bit of time for Mohamed to get back into the line out as well. So, Howard Smith lines the two teams up and bowls that ball back into play. Comes off the pony of Santos from and it's now picked up here by Gonzalito. Challenging him there is Torreguitar. Goes under the neck with that one there. Gets it round the play. Now picked up here there by Mohamed. Mohamed's on the loose here now. Going to have to go back is Lukin. Lukin trying to get back in contention. Goes with a wonderful shot in towards the goal and through the goal it is. It is Mohamed Cihingiri. Oh, he's going to be a happy teddy bear with that one, and why wouldn't you be? Managed to get away. You see Lukin really had to get a move on because you know he can't leave him because he will score, and score he did. So back to the middle of the field once more is ball bowled into play, but it's going to come off with this one here. It's going to be Lukin. Muzio's just quickly changed, but Lukin is on with this one here now. Santos going back with him here now. Lukin picks up the play here once again. Lukin takes it away here on Little Gato. Reckons he can do almost anything on this little pony. It is phenomenal. Comes back onto his near side, comes back to his stick side. Looking something out that one there. It was Muzio. As Muzio keeps putting that pressure on as he's dinking around with that ball. We get a whistle on the play. You can see on the replay here. He left that line and went back for it again in front of Muzio, and Muzio said, I'll have that, thank you very much indeed. And so we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Cihingiri. There's gone to changes, and it's going to be Muzio to bring it in. Goes with a weighted pass, maybe a little short, and short it was, but he can't get onto it. Can Lukin? It's now picked up by Muzio again. Muzio sends it this time, comes off the pony, and it's now Muzio gets back onto it once again, but it's flicked away from him this time, and they lose sight of that play, but quickly onto it, as you'd expect. There is Perez. Perez on the play here now, looking to come in between the players, tries to take that one away and flicks it away underneath Lukin and sends it up forward here now, looking for Santos, but it's just checked and comes away with it here, does Torreguitar. Brings it round, up onto a stick side, looks for the big shot, gets a little bit of cane. Can he get back over to that one there? Or Santos just cuts inside of him here now. Santos, Iriarte, looks to come back in again. He's got Muzio there with him as well. Tries to play the backhand there. There's Torreguitar, and we get a whistle on that play. Let's see the replay here now. And the ball's dropped down here for a penalty in favour of UAE. For Torreguitar, for Teo to bring in as Torreguitar quickly changes. Sorry, no, it's actually Lukeen changing off Gato, rather. Taps it forward here now. Does Teo. Teo keeps this ball moving forward. Got Santos there with him, but so he just keeps going. This time gets told to use it. Puts that one out there in towards the middle of the field and space. You do see the two white shirts there of Torreguitar and Lukeen come onto that one there. Tries to come in between the two players. Who's round first? And it's Muzio. Muzio comes first. Just be met, though, by Lecao. In comes Torreguitar to try and pull it out. Tried to pull it out the air there. Did Lukeen, but it falls there for Gonzalito. And we get a whistle on that there, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see on the replay, like a bit of a Monteverdi sandwich to me. Comes in on Gonzalito and gets a little bit of a nudge there by Muzio. So let's see. Muzio's just gone to change, but maybe this isn't that way at all. It looks like the King didn't really have the right to be in that position, possibly. Maybe he tucked in front of Muzio, and we end up with a penalty here now in favour of Chihingiri. So, Teo quickly changing. And the ball will be teed up here for a penalty 4 in favour of Chihingiri by Ali Muzio. Muzio on the play, and there's Mohamed Chihingiri there, you see, on the white pony, on the little grey pony, with the Ghanaian flag on their on their arm. But it's Muzio to come in with this one here now. Muzio comes, drives, shoots, sends that one in towards the goal, and straight through the goals it is for Ali Muzio. Just drops that mallet down so almost lazily and puts it straight through the goals, over the top of all the players, making the score now 5 goals is Chihingiri, 8 goals for UAE, with some 50 seconds, say, on the clock as Howard Smith lines the two teams up here now to get it back underway once again with the ball into play out the back of the line. Looking for that one there, flicks it away from Gonzalito, does Lecao, but it's picked up by Muzio. Muzio being pushed around the corner a little bit there by Lukina. We get a whistle on that one there. You can see on the replay, Muzio's on his near side, comes round onto it and just, yeah, it's a little bit broadsided there by Lukeen. And so the umpires moving this up here now for another penalty in favour of Chihingiri, being teed up by the broadsided Ali Muzio. Muzio with the penalty 4 from 60 yards. Muzio drives, shoots, sends that one clean over the top. All they can do is sit and watch as it goes into the scoreboard there for Alejandro Muzio, making it 6 goals. It is now to Chihingiri, 8 for UAE. You see on the replay from behind. Great shot there by Muzio. No doubt in that at all. Two teams back to the middle. Ball into play, probably the last passage of play of this Chukker. 2 4s going at it, trying to pick it up there. Does Muzio, does so, sends it forward. Lecao going back with him, put the pressure on. The 2 3s following in behind. And Muzio comes away from the play. Gets a nice bit of protection there from Gonzalito. Does Muzio. Bear goes the first 2 to flicks it back this time now for Gonzalito. Shortens the angle by going in towards the middle of the field here now and goes with a long, high, lofted shot. It's got the height. Has it got the legs on it? Trying to pick it up there is Santos, who's just kept off out of that play. Couldn't pick it up cleanly, but next onto it is Muzio. Muzio says, thank you very much indeed. Right at the death knell of that Chukker, making it 7 goals it is now to Chihingiri, 8 for the UAE. Never say die, Muzio. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now go to a few messages and break here from Polo Line, whilst the players change before we start. Chukker number 5. So we just see the last play there of that there, where Muzio came in. Maybe slightly impeded, but it still went through, and that's all that matters there. For Chihingiri, making it 7-8 at the end of Chukker number 4. And we'll be starting off here now with a roll-in. On umpire Smith. As the two teams make their way back to the middle of the field here now. So two teams will line up here now with the green shirts of Chihingiri going from left to right. White shirts of UAE, right to left. So umpire Smith bowls that ball into play. Gets stuck at the front of the line out here there. Mather looking for that one there, but it looks like it's going to have Torgatar trying to pick this one up. We get a whistle on that play. And the ball's dropped down there for a spot penalty in favour of Chihingiri. You see the optimism of the players trying to move forward. Umpire Smith just probably explaining just not quite enough momentum moving forward, so therefore we'll have the spot penalty here, and it will be Ali Muzio to bring it into play. Ali taps it up forward, just up over the halfway. Gonza still there with him. Mohammed goes left, then goes right. Brings it in behind of Lukin, yields off, leaves it now for Gonzalito. Gonzalito just pulls it out forward and sends it out here now for Muzio up onto his near side. Muzio in pursuit of him, though, Torgatar. Torgatar comes in with a bump and a shove and leaves the ball here now for Lukin. Lukin turns and faces forward, but couldn't pick that one up. Muzio better off to leave it and let that ball come out forward. The advantage being played, it's now comes up forward, up onto it. No great advantage coming out of that one there, so we'll end up with a whistle on the play. Let's see the replay. Might have to go a little bit further back on that one. Either way, it might have been the advantage of playing, or it might have been Muzio just coming in between the two players. But the result is a penalty for a 60-yard penalty here now in favour of UAE. Being teed up there by Lukin Monteverdi. So there's Lukin's father, Lucas. So, circling round up onto this one here now is Lukin Monteverdi. Comes in with a strong shot. It's about head height. Gets half stopped there by Santos Iriardi, but I think it might have just come off the pony, actually. So he's just checking that one concernedly. And let's have a look at the replay. Thank you, Polo Line. Comes in, strikes it. Comes off the pony and wide. Just making sure all is okay. All seems to be fine. So the ball will now be placed on the back line for Ali Muzio to bring back into play. I believe it will be for Chihingiri. See Mather just going up, just showing concern, making sure everything is okay. Great lover of her horses. So Muzio comes forward up onto the play here now. Muzio. Gonzalito slots in behind here now. Brings it up there to his marker and keeps coming forward on the play here now. Leaves it for Gonzalito. Comes off the pony. We get a whistle on that one clearly there as Monteverdi gets the ball played into him. Let's have a look at the replay. So umpire drops that ball down for a penalty too. A 30-yard undefended penalty here now. Going to be teed up there by Torgatar, whilst Lukin and Teo quickly change. So to circle around up onto this once again. Oh, we get a whistle once more. Luquin Monteverde walks up to this here now. Luquin walks up, drops the mallet down, and through the goals it goes. So it's 9 goals it is to the UAE. 7 goals to Chihingiri. And we heard the second whistle there, ladies and gentlemen. That means there has been a technical water. We will not against Alamuzio there. And so we will not be starting off with a roll-in. A ball will be dropped on the halfway line. Ali vehemently trying to state his case, but the umpires said enough is enough, and we have a spot penalty here now in favour of UAE to start it off by Teo Lecao. Lecao, 9-7 the score. Goes to the big one, does Lecao. Gets cut out at it there by Santos, but he couldn't carry it with him. It stopped that initial attack, so Luquin comes back to give a little bit of support here. Goes over the top of it there to Lecao, but fortunately for him, he has Luquin in there behind. Luquin comes away with it here now. Luquin comes forward once again, looking to weave his way through the traffic, but he showed it to the wrong side there of Gonzalito. And Gonzalito has that on his stick side, and it looks like Luquin was just having a little bit of a fishing session there across Gonzalito. So let's have a little look on our replay from Polo Line. Thank you. And the ball's dropped down here now for a spot penalty in favour of Chihingiri to be brought in by Muzio. Muzio brings it up forward here now. Ali taps it up there to Luquin. You see Gonzalito dumming one way, goes the other, puts it up the middle of the field here now, looking for Iriarty. Iriarty just keeps Lecao off it for Gonzalito to come in onto this one here, and he cracks that ball up over the front door here now for Mohammed. He's waiting for that to come down about the 60-yard line, going at speed, goes with the stripe just a little bit far off it, couldn't pick it up there, could Santos, but it's now left here for the UAE to tidy up in the form of Luquin Monteverde. Gonzalito looking for something on the turning play, but nothing to be given for it, and it's going to be Torreguitar to pick it up now. And Torreguitar comes up onto this play here now, trying to get it up there for Lecao. Lecao sends a first-time play forward, but coming back onto the near side here will be Mohammed. Mohammed couldn't quite pick that one up clearly, but this time it's picked up here by Luquin. Luquin comes in. Mohammed's coming back to put the pressure on. Luquin comes forward and drives that one through. So a great goal there by Luquin Monteverde, putting UAE into double figures. 10 goals to 7 is the score. See that replay at speed, and Mohammed certainly is not shy to drop the hammer, and that's for sure. And so, players quickly scurrying, changing, back to the middle. Umpire Smith looking to get this ball back into play once more. 4:15 on the clock. You see Gonzalito, they're all going to get back on side. The ball comes out here now. Muzio left there lonely once again, picks up the play here now. Muzio up on the move. Muzio avoiding the hook, but it comes in towards the middle of the field. It's picked up here now by Luquin. Luquin picks it up, makes a turning play away there from Muzio. It is Luquin, flicks it out away from him, looks to go to the man and leaves it now for Torreguitar, but in comes Iriarty to try and ride him off out of that one there, and leaves it in turn there for Gonzalito. Gonzalito Perez picks up possession of the play here now. He has Torreguitar in behind, and Luquin in there in front, just smothering him a little bit. He wants to push in front, but and he gets away with that one there. And Luquin sets sail down the field here now. Luquin Monteverde up on that play. Luquin straightens himself up, leaves it behind. Muzio's gone over the top of it. In comes Torreguitar to give the supporting play. Torreguitar gets hold of this one, and Torreguitar looks to finish that one here now. Torreguitar, and he's over the top of it, so he leaves it for Luquin. Luquin puts it through away on his near side. Make it 11-7. So Luquin Monteverde finishing that one off at the Villa end, and the two teams line up once more. 11-7. So ball back into play. Off the penny it comes. Picked up by Luquin once more. Luquin dribbling this ball up in the air. Gonzalito going back there with him. Picks it up and takes it away from him. Puts it back onto his near side. A little bit of showboating on there by Monteverde. Monteverde sends the backhand out here now for Lecao. Lecao comes forward, but he comes in between Santos and Muzio. Lecao once again. Lecao comes forward at pace here now. Lecao with Santos. He keeps him off out of it there to Santos, and we get a very acute shot there And through the goals it goes for Torigata. Let's have a look at that replay. That was almost impossible angle at that pace. We'll just have to have a little review of that one there. Great work by Santos. Goes with the next shot. No. And that one's gone wide. At the pace, the poor goal judge was probably fearing for his life as the horses come bearing down on him. A bit of a knee-jerk reaction there now as we've got Taylor Cow on his feet. So it looks like we have a couple of players looking to change ponies as well. Looks like Lukin's going to change. We have Muzio changing. Teo's changing him back out onto the field again, or about to come back on the field. No, he's going down to the bottom corner to change. So you see Ali Muzio just hopping from one to the other up that Villa end of the field. Now he'll come back down again. Got 2:15 on the clock, and 11 to 7 it is, or 7:11. So Muzio and Lukin coming back in. Players called. The ball to be brought back in, possibly by Gonzalito. Let us see there with Muzio. Sorry, with Muzio coming back from the far end of the field. Oh, this time players called. So it'll be Gonzalito to bring it into play. Oh, Pony just balks on him slightly. Not so keen to get back onto the field. Has to take that one wide. Out towards the side he comes and gets a move on here now. Just got a bit of a slipping clutch or something. And takes it forward out here now for Muzio. Muzio looks to come in towards the middle of the field, but lifted his head and left that one behind, but goes back, picks it up. Good work there by Iriarty, keeping Torigata off it. Half picked up there by Gonzalito. Gonzalito on the play here once again. Gonza taps it up for once more. Gonza, good shot up the front door here now. Out there for Mohammed once more. Mohammed going goal bound. Mather at pace, going back with him up the middle of the field, looking to control it here now, but it is going to be Mohammed once again looking for the cut shot. The cut shot comes off for Mohammed Chingiri. And so there we have it here now. Look there. From the other view, just checks that pony up and just cuts that one straight through the goal. Great play there by Mohammed Chingiri. So back to the middle of the field is one more. 8-11 is the score. And 1:15 on the clock. Just looks for a vague sense of a gap. Players to get back on side. Does so. Ball to be thrown into play here now. Into play it goes. Off the line it comes with Muzio. Muzio on the move. Going back with him there is Lukin. It goes a little bit wide. Can he get back onto that one? But slipping in between the players here once again is Lukin. Torigata comes out the back there to try and give him a helping hand, but you've got Gonzalo in there, but he's got three white shirts just plaguing all over him now, and it is going to be Lukin to come away with it, looking for the play, those Gonzalito. Gonzalito comes forward here now, couldn't quite pick that one up, nor could Muzio, but it's left here. For Lukin to back pass it back to himself once more and open the shoulder up, drive this one up forward here now, looking for Mather. Mather coming up onto this here now. Mather gets a good strong shot off, goes Mather. Mather coming up forward once again. Cuts that one nicely in towards the middle of the field. Lecao wants it. So does Santos. He goes with a long shot from a distance, under pressure from Lecao, and finishes it off superbly, making goal number 12 on the board there for the UAE. 12-8 is the score here. See Santos coming in, but Lecao just come a little left to take the man, to allow him to push him back to the ball, and just pushes that one straight through the goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, the teams congratulate and thank each other for a really good game of polo there. And we now look forward for the schedules to be posted for our matches on Wednesday for the semi-finals. To see who'll be playing who, and you see a very happy camp there. Of Lucas, Massimo, and Mario. So thank you there, umpires thanking each other. So a nice match out there this afternoon. The Chukker by Chukker. Then the Chukker number 1, it was 1 apiece. Then the Chukker number 2, it's 3-3. Chukker number 3, 6-3. Got interesting in 5, 8, 7. Got very interesting. Sorry, in 4. Got very interesting in Chukker number 5. The final score was 12 goals to UAE, 8 for Chingiri. see Taylor Cow just leaving the field there after finishing goal number 12. There's Lucero. Little hand pump and a hand slap there from Lucero Monteverde. Goes up. Thanks his grums, thanks his mate. And then you have Toriguitar and Luquin. Rightful congratulations. Little brother to big brother. Well-oiled machine is this established UAE team playing against the newcomers Chihingiri. But what a breath of fresh air they are, this Chihingiri team. Great guys, good group of people. Now a bit of dustling going on there between the cow and the boys, giving each other a bit of jip and having a bit of fun. Probably deserves it too, Teo. Shaker Major, of course. Great spirit there in that camp, as there is with the Chihingiri team as well. And we have some of the best goals here now. You see Muzio just from a distance just looked in and pushed that one through the goals. There. Which brought the score to 1-1 actually, and then coming up onto this here now. You see Gonzalito came back to try and put the pressure on, but finishing it off really well. And then here now, Lecao. Drills that one straight through the goals. No mistake whatsoever there from Teo Lecao. And there you see we have Papa Monteverde. And that was where, yeah, see Dad just laughing. He says, how do you expect to ride a horse if you can't even ride a seat, for pity's sake? But there you go. So great bit of fun there within the Monteverde family. And here we have great goal there by Toriguitar. Head down. No stopping him. So, Monteverde comes through here now, being hassled and pressurised. So there's no stopping him there at all. Finishing it off nicely on the near side. Oh, and here we go with Mohammed coming forward here. Luquin trying to get back to him, but just a cracking goal there by Mohammed Chihingiri. And again, coming on to this one here, goes with a shot there. I think Mohammed did score 2 of the goals here today for his team, and now we go for the stats. Final score 12-8. 8 field goals there by UAE, 6 by Chihingiri. 7-12, Chihingiri, you see winning a lot of those line-outs. Fouls, 13-11. Pretty even on that one there. Penalties, 4-6, 2 from 2. No corners, but there was no yellow cards either. Technical, but no yellow cards. So that is good to see. So, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden, Polo Line, please tune in on Wednesday for 2 o'clock. Have a look on the social media and also on Polo Line app to see the final schedule of who's playing who in the semi-finals of the Gold Cup